Hello Capricorn, welcome to your weekly reading. I'm gonna dive straight into it for you guys. I hope you guys are doing well. Make sure you give the video a like and subscribe to the channel if you do enjoy these readings, and if you haven't already. And let's jump into it. All right, for you guys, let me know what you think about my place. It's not my place. I say my place. It is new place. It's my boyfriend's parents' place that we moved to. So let me know if you like the setup. I'm probably going to move it around a little bit and try different areas of the house out. But anyway, let's dive into it for you, Capricorn. Let's see. For my lovely Capricorns, please, Spirit. All right. Deep knowing is coming through. I will pull another one out from this deck. Usually when this card comes in, though, I always say, like, you might already know what you need to do. It's just about taking action on it, because that moon is behind the owl. And it looks like it's on Mars. That's how I see it anyway. Just because of that little reddish tint, it feels like that's about taking action. But anyway, that's the way I read it. You guys already know what you need to do this week, so make sure you're taking action on it. You also have no place like home, which is nice. This is always kind of like a hermit card, to be honest. It feels like you're breaking free from cycles by maybe keeping yourself to yourself, maybe by focusing or working on something behind the scenes, not really speaking much about it to people. Sometimes that could be quite good. And also, one thing I get from this as well is that you're kind of retaining your energy. It feels like I feel like either you're being called to or you already are doing things that kind of keep your energy. I don't know if you've been cutting things out that have been taking your energy from you, people, situations, habits, even tarot readings, by the way. I know that some people can get really like hung up on watching tarot reading after tarot reading. That takes your energy. It takes your creative energy, hearing about these great things that you're going to be doing might actually prevent you from doing it. That's why I'm hearing, when you don't tell people about what you're doing, not because you don't trust them, but more because when you tell people what you're doing, that happiness that you get because you're already feeling accomplished, you're already feeling like you've done it already, that again will kind of stop you from really putting your all into it. I don't know. It's almost like, I remember reading a book about that at some point, and that's what they're trying to remind me, and I can't recall. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying, though. It's almost like you're keeping it to yourself because you want to work hard on something. I like that. I think that's quite good. But anyway, you're keeping your energy to yourself, and you're working on building your energy. Having more energy is what it feels like. So maybe you're taking a break from work, taking a break from people who again might lower your energy. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're not telling people because you don't want people to, bring you down or to doubt what it is that you're doing. You don't want their energy, their negativity to get in the middle of it. The same with yourself, maybe even as well. It kind of feels like you're slowly detaching from things without announcing your departure. That's what it feels like. I think what you're being guided to do is purely from spirit and your instincts. So I'd really trust in your gut right now when you're feeling like, look at this, daughter spirit. Taurus just had this. So the earth signs seem to be being guided by spirit, or somebody in the spirit world here is opening that door for you. This is so beautiful because it looks just like what's going on in that house. It's this beautiful golden energy. You guys are very pure. I feel like that's what they're saying as well. And you're keeping that energy to yourself. You're not giving that pure energy to negative people or people who are just going to be energy vampires and take it from you. Like, I think this is your way of finding peace. One thing I wanted to say with this. Let's get the rest of the cards out. I don't know why. I feel like I've lost what I was going to say, but it's fine. It'll come back up if it needs to. For Capricorns this week. Okay, so door to spirit can be a few things. It could be that you guys are tapping into your intuition a lot more, which is great with that deep knowing and door to spirit. It's quite good for that. Listen to your gut instinct, okay? It's really important this week to trust in that. But also maybe you are just looking for a more higher vibrations of feeling. So like feeling more gratitude is a higher vibration. It brings you closer to spirit. Feeling things like joy and bliss help you up there, enlightenment, whatever it is, it feels like you are like connecting to a higher frequency, which is good because again, it's pulling you out of some sort of darkness, which is cool. You do a trickery here, so some of you really do need to trust your gut instinct that somebody is a little bit of a trickster. All right, somebody could be making you an offer this week and it just feels like a facade. All right, kind of feels like feels fake. So trust your gut instinct to maybe pull yourself away from certain people or situations that are like that. Basically what it means, especially in this card, is like this dragon here is like, oh, I have this actually I don't think it's the dragon that's tricking. It's actually the squirrel. The squirrel puts something in the basket to make it seem heavy and then puts a couple of acorns on the top in order to swap it with that dragon's massive acorn. So it might not even be someone who seems or looks like a trickster. It's somebody who seems small and vulnerable. I don't know. This is like random. Interesting. Anyway, so yeah, there could be somebody here who's a bit of a trickster energy. And again, they are calling for you to actually pull away. Like, don't make any exchanges with this person. I would not let this person into your world. Like, it does feel like a vampire. Like, I'm seeing somebody who's like, starts to feel entitled to your stuff and you just want more of it. Like, it's somebody who worms their way in, who just takes from you. And it's like, oh, Capricorn, let's meet up. And then they just drain your energy with all their problems, or, they want, I don't know, they want something from you. That's what it feels like. I'm getting goosebumps here. Anyway, the door to spirits opening the door and saying, hey, let's leave this. Let's go somewhere else. Because it is a facade. And it's interesting again, really random with the facade, because again, it's somebody who has this like childlike nature or seems very innocent. And I will say they're not. They're a bit of a trickster here. Pay attention to that. You have completion as well. So you definitely are having a theme here, Capricorn, of somebody who's in the spirit world who is with you. This could be somebody that you're grieving at the moment here. All right, they are with you. And that's what the completion card means. It means that they may not be with you in the physical world anymore, but they are with you in a new world, in the spiritual one. Okay, and they are guiding you. So don't worry much about that. Completion is also kind of like the Ten of Swords, about, difficult ending has passed. The sun is starting to rise again. A new chapter is starting to come through for you guys. Let's get you a keyword. Self-esteem. One thing that Spirit wants you to focus on is your self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So working on your sense of self-value is important, guys. And Rabbit Spirit, which says now is a lucky time. All right, so this week will be a lucky week for you guys. And I think that's what you're building up for, which is interesting. Right, let's dive into your tarot. All right, for Capricorn, let's see. I will show you. Interesting. Have you recently reconciled with somebody? This isn't your kind of past energy, but it could be something that you guys are working on at the moment. This Wheel of Fortune, which is amazing. It feels like blessings are coming in for you guys. It's what you're working on. The wheel is now turning. It is a change of fate, when the wheel moves, because we're going from one kind of season into another. So if things have been difficult, this is a really good sign that now things are moving in a positive way. You have the Temperance card and the Three of Cups, which is kind of a card of reconciliation. Okay, some of you may have reconciled with someone recently. Just make sure it's not that trickster energy. When someone shows you their true colors, believe them. They might still be the same, okay, with that facade. But trust in your gut instincts. The Temperance card is really about bringing balance and harmony into a situation. It doesn't always mean that we need to open the doors to anybody. It's just about you being able to move forward a lot more grounded with beautiful harmony. okay? But I am sensing here that with patience, especially when it comes down to the divine timing of something working out in your favor or towards a goal, you will have some success and victory over this. All right? Because you do have patience here, which is literally like the Temperance card and the Wheel of Fortune together. So there we go. They're calling for you to have some patience. All right, let's get some more. The Seven of Pentacles. So again, still needing to be patient. The Seven of Pentacles may need a little bit of reassessment in order to see a bit more growth. But I always see this as a card of like, don't give up on something. It might need adjusting, but don't give up on it. Just because things are not growing or showing a lot of result on the surface, it doesn't mean that it's not growing and growing roots deep down. Okay, so it could be like that you're doing inner work. All right, or you're building on the stability of something, so you may not see a lot of profit at the moment or whatever that means to you, but you're working on it. All right, you're actively doing something that's important. Just like growing a tree, right? There are going to be a lot of days where you wake up hoping to see some sort of growth and it looks just the same as it did the day before. And you would think, okay, it's stuck, it's stagnant, but it's not, okay? Like you never really know what's going on under the surface and inside of that tree. So when it comes down to any projects that you guys are dealing with, any goals that you guys are dealing with, trust that you're making progress. Whatever it is that you're working on, it will take some time because the Seven of Pentacles is working towards the Ten of Pentacles, whether it's building a legacy, whether it's building a lot of stability, financial abundance, whatever it is, it's going to take some time. And that's fine. All right. So don't give up. Just reassess what it is that you're doing and how you can make it work. Or again, just being patient. In the middle of your reading, Capricorn, you still have this Virgo energy. So you guys are acting like a Virgo this week. And it is very similar to the no place like home. So I really feel like you guys are really doing a lot of assessment in your life inside and out, which is nice. I think this is good for you because this is helping you to become aware of any cycles. That little thing in that corner here, I always say is on the back of the decks of the cards, but it's also a card within itself representing round and round. So it's a karmic cycle. So I really feel like you guys are pulling out of a lot of different habits, a lot of different things. Like you're learning a lot of lessons at this time. You're showing up as an old soul here. Definitely an angel on your shoulder here. Like, look at these two together. Okay, so the Hermit is about taking some time to climb that mountain to see things from a different perspective and also using that star to guide you. So stars can represent your North Star, right? Your purpose. Don't detach from your purpose. Remember the goal. Sorry, let me move my chair. But it's also about using hope to guide you. And again, the goal. It's the same thing, really, as well. All right, let's get you some more. It's like a deep and reflective week. And the Three of Swords, that's very interesting. I mean, it could be very much to do with that trickery facade or the completion or all of the above, you know. But again, with that deep knowing, I feel like you know that this is something that kind of needs to come to an end. You have 2 threes on the bottom here. Interesting. Could be that you're reflecting on maybe the fact that you reconciled with somebody who, you know, you thought had changed and they didn't. And that's something that you're analyzing this week. Pulling yourself away from. King of Wands, that's nice. 10 of Pentacles, incredible. And the Justice card, incredible. We've had a lot lately in a lot of different readings. You might see the titles on my page. A lot of people are having some sort of like justice and karma coming through. And for you guys, definitely is the case, especially if you've dealt with somebody who, again, you thought you were friends with or somebody who had your back, may have ended in a difficult ending. And the Justice card is here about balance will be restored with that pain that you've had to experience and go through trickery. May have been on your finances, may have been in the work situation, whatever it is. On the top of the line here, we have the divine timing card. So the Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Pentacles, and the King of Wands, which is lovely because you guys are going to be stepping into a much more confident era. Really good for business, really good for your career, really good for just kind of making very important decisions with passion, with leadership skills, and being able to adapt to situations and having strength. So if you're feeling like giving up now, don't worry, you're going to be in a lot more of a confident position in what it is that you're working towards. And it's probably because you're going to see a lot of results soon. 10 of Pentacles, it's the abundance. It's what you've been working on. It's reaching a goal. It's a 10. So absolutely is positive completion, which is great actually. This is about building that legacy, being in a financially stable position, happy home, again, stability, and again, the Justice card. Maybe you guys are signing a really good contract in the future. But again, this is your karma. It feels like that's your karma, that's your justice. Especially if, again, you've been working on something. I'm seeing that you guys have been. So that's amazing. All right, my angels. I kind of want to look at what this trickery is, but I don't think I want to even touch on that, because again, as I said, you're kind of elevating yourself away from that. Really good way of dealing with that is to detach from it. Because if we're kind of been in that angry state or the hurt state and blame and all that kind of stuff, which is probably very much understandable, we kind of stay there when we keep feeding into it. So I kind of, as tempting as it can be, like the devil energy, I'm not going to, you already know what's been trickery for you. And if not, then maybe it's not your message, but it just feels like you're rising above that. And I want you to keep doing that. I don't want to go into that for you. Okay. And as we said, now is a lucky time. It absolutely is. And you are going to achieve the things that you desire. It's just about patience, just about analyzing and reflecting and taking this time to really get to know yourself. For now, and definitely is a lot of good things coming up for you guys. All right, my angels, I love you guys, wish you all the best, and I'll see you guys next time.